What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Smart Money Academy. This is the 12th day already, man. And today we're going to be getting to the sessions, the kill zones, and the macros. So let's get this started without further ado. So if I was to describe the sessions in the best way possible, the only really relevant ones are the Asia session, which is right here, the London session, which is marked in yellow, and the New York session, which is marked in green. Okay. So what I only trade and what you should probably only trade is the New York session, which opens at 8 and closes at 4. And the London session opens at 2 and closes at 8. Well, it doesn't close at 8, it closes later than that, but gets over it gets overwritten by the New York session at 8, and Asia opens at 8 p.m. and closes at around 2 p.m. Again, doesn't close at 2, but it gets overwritten by London. So Asia usually we're not looking for, but Asia usually kind of goes like this, just kind of manipulate or not manipulate, kind of accumulates, and then London usually kind of manipulates on the other side like this, and then maybe picks a direction, and New York either inverses that direction or keeps going with it. But whatever it does, the important part is that we usually trade New York session. Me personally, I only take trades around 9:20, 9:30-ish to like 11 p.m. And yeah, so for the sessions, I think that sums it up pretty good. Asia usually accumulates, London most likely manipulates, and London usually distributes or reverses or whatever. Since we do trade NQ and ES, which are US based stock, New York is obviously the better session. If you trade, for example, GBP JPY, London might be better for you. So yeah, with that being said, let's get right into the kill zones. Kill zones are pretty much times within the sessions, right? So the London kill zone is from 2 to 5 a.m., which is where the most volatility and decent price action occurs. And my favorite New York or kill zone is the New York kill zone, which is from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Or sorry, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. And that's just when price moves like the most. You got your 8 hour, 8 o'clock market open, which is the time the stock exchange opens, time the New York opens. You have your 9:30 open, and you have the 10 o'clock 4 hour candle open, which is a whole different thing in its own. But yeah, so usually you want to be taking your trade within that time, which is 7 a.m. to I like to go till 11 a.m. So 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. is really the time where you're looking to trade. If you want to get more volatility, more movement, more ticks, more points, more just bigger moves in general, you go after 9:30 or after 8 o'clock at least. If you want to, some smaller move, you can get into a smaller trade around 7 a.m. With that being said, the macros are even more in depth than that. Macros are the last 10 minutes of an hour and the first 10 minutes of an hour. So let's say a macro would be from 8:50 to 9:10, 9:50 to 10:10, 10:50 to 11:10. Okay, those are all macros. And the macros are in reality just candle closure and opening and like a bunch of different candles at the same time that close and open. And it usually creates seek for liquidity or a very heavy move, right? So every single one of my A plus setups is usually found within those macros, right? When the macro opens is when you really want to be seeing some moves. So if I was to turn on the macro indicator here and just kind of look, you can see that this move here happened in the 1050 to 1110 macro, right? And the move down here happened in the 950 to 1010 macro. And then it kind of just accumulates in between after that, right? So this is one of the main reasons why it's important to know the sessions, the kill zones, and the time and the macros, simply because you want to know when to expect movement, when to expect volatility, and if it doesn't come, then you don't want to just rush into a trade. So with all these three things, you get your narrative, you get your timing, you get your execution window, you get a lot of different things, you get a better idea of your drawn liquidity, right? If the macro hits in your kill zone and it not distributes, but well, yeah, distribute, it displaces somewhere, that's when you can tell, okay, maybe my drawn liquidity is this, and then that's how you can build, a solid trade. With that being said, that guys, that was probably a very short video. The next one might be a bit longer. So I'm gonna catch you guys in the next one, and yeah, have a good rest of your day. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitch, follow me on TikTok, follow me on Instagram, all that good stuff. Ring the bell to be notified when I post, so you guys can come watch the new Smart Money Academy. And yeah, have a good one, guys. Peace.